prime now. Oh, good boil. Oh, he actually had it. I didn't have a hook in it. He had just kind of tail grabbed it, and he was running towards me with it. There. Oh, see that? See that fish?
I didn't see it on film.
Can you see him right in front of me? Just like the fish itself.
I didn't see it.
He's got it. Just a little guy, but not a bad fish. It's not a giant. The amazing thing about catching trout on a single hook, especially on our paddle tail here, is that you reduce the trauma to the fish's mouth. So if you're catch and release fishing, it's the ultimate presentation. The beautiful thing about this particular one, we're calling this Disco on the D for the Detroit River walleye guys, but this is going to be my all-time inland favorite for resident trout, especially the browns. High water situations, it's a nice big loud presentation. It's got the rattle in the body, and look at the fleck on that. Absolutely ridiculous. Like nothing else on the market, clear plastic, loaded with fleck, super high durability plastisol. As you can see, there's one fish down. We're gonna start a count on how many fish we catch on this bait before you see it tear. Promise you, no replacing. This is just how it works. It's a great bait. Gonna be an absolute killer on inland trout. Look at this. Oh, did you see that? Oh, she absolutely flew up on it. That was crazy. She rolled so hard over top on that. I got hooked on her too. Another gear trail, because if not, this is a totally different people fishing this. Oh, there's good fish. Oh, did you see him? Come on, fish. Oh, following it. You see that?
Is it that?
Yeah. Silly boy. That's a little better fish there. Nice chunky, good shoulders. Been feeding well and fooled him on the old Disco on the deep. There we go. Nice chunky fish. There's the bait. So here we are. The bait got rotated a little bit. Two fish, same bait, no tears whatsoever. And we'll see. I actually missed a larger fish just a moment ago. And so we're looking for that 24, 25 inch brown trout that we kind of seek with these very large, loud presentations. So, but obviously a great fish there. That was probably a 14 and a half, 15 inch chunky fish. And so by all means a respectable trout. And so we're just looking for the trophies. All for this thread for sure. It's just not here. Oh. Here's kind of a good fish right there. Probably, it looked like a 17. But good, awesome, like aggressive. Oh no. Nah. Listen there. Not gonna get another shot at that fish. Probably another 15. It actually looked bigger than that when it hit the first time. Inhaled it, but didn't keep him pinned. All that light. That body wobble flicker is what really is gonna get them on those stalls, you know. They just, you stall it and it's still like just sinking and going. Pile drove it and just hit plastic. Didn't end up getting hooked. It's gonna be impossible to capture any type of video here, I know.
Oh, you're good.
There you go. That's a great trout right there. And that's what it looks like when they actually commit to it. There. I'll just do both hands. Disco on the D fooled her. Oh, beautiful fish. Nice quality brown trout. Look at those beautiful inland red spots. Even one on the, look at this on the anal fin. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Can you see that from your side? Check that out. The red dot down on that anal fin. That is a super cool character. Oh, we got a little blood coming out of her mouth there. All again, just on that lip, so no issues here. Nice easy release. See you later, honey. 3/32 ounce for that really subtle fall. Nice easy retrieve speed. I want to slow that retrieve today because we've got a lot of murk still in these holes. The slower I can present it to them, the more time they have to quick think about it as it's passing by them. So we want to get those good reaction strikes if we can, but we also want to cater to those fish that are thinking a little bit. And so instead of them missing it 50 times, they might miss it 3 or 4 times on that initial collision. We get a good look at those fish. Look at the bait. Still in great shape, and that's about a 20-inch brown trout. We've caught about a 16 and about a 14.5-inch brown. Oh, and then I think we caught a little smaller one as well. So we've caught quite a few fish on it. Yeah, you can see a few teeth marks in it, but by all means, absolutely still in great condition and ready to catch some more. That Ned, super strong 2-aught 3X mustad. Not giant, but a big fish, and crushed it. Like wasn't hesitating at all on that. Oh, come on. not as big as I thought, but still a good, respectable brown. Beautiful color. Missed it the first time. I mean, T-boned it, but just didn't get any hook in her. And again, the cool part about a single hook is you just get that next opportunity. When they're colliding with soft plastics, these fish say, that feels natural. If you're using a hard body bait, you know, they're gonna spook off after they make a collision with that. It just feels so unnatural for them. So that was pretty cool. Beautiful fish right there. Disco on the D. The new rattle paddle. Check it out. Another beautiful fish. It doesn't matter if you're using jerk baits or if you're using flies or anything with articulations or treble hooks built into them. You're going to do a lot more damage to those fish. And so if you're playing catch and release, it's just so awesome to have this little Ned set up. Okay, so that was, I think, fish number 5 or 6 on this particular bait. And you can see we're starting to see a little bit of a tear through because of the thrashing, but all I have to do is adjust placement of that hook and we're back to good. So that bait is just holding up, and that's what we're all about. Again, the amazing action, the awesome realistic presentation, that rattle inside of that body, and then that amazing endurance with the bait. And what we're seeing here is just fish after fish after fish, and I'm not having to change over and constantly replace those baits. It saves the angler money, and it saves you time. You don't have to worry about carrying a dozen baits with you. One awesome time on the water here. You know, nothing absolutely mind-boggling, but a really solid performance from the fish. The key here was that we're coming out in midsummer, which is tough. It's tough to fish midsummer, especially trout. You got to find very cold water. We had that today, very cold water. But the big thing was we had a lot of rain last night, and so everything was turned up. We had a nice murk, good cover for the fish. They were out moving around feeding. And so we got a couple of those things for you to see. And in addition to that, you get to see that rattle paddle and how that functions here on those inland trout. They just can't resist it. They absolutely love it. But that's just one of the things about fishing in the summertime. It's such a gamble. You've got really tight windows. We're already in a situation now where the water has cleared up, and we're seeing so much less movement from these fish. But that 1 to 2 hours that we really spent hammering on those fish was awesome. We hope you had a good time too.